Hello, my name is Tara Galliano. I'm sexual empowerment coach at Rediscovering My Body, and I advocate radical self-love. What would your body say if you really felt into it? Did you know that your body has inherent wisdom that we can all tap into at any moment? Have you spent decades going through the motions of your life, but not really feeling into the sensations of your body? Well, I've been there. I was married for 25 years and chose to ignore all of the sensations in my body that were telling me that my husband was being unfaithful. And why did I do that? Well, I was comfortable in my marriage and I didn't want to not be married. And so I just chose to ignore everything that was true in my body. I ignored my bullshit detector that told me that my husband was being unfaithful, that told me that there were some lies and levels of deceit going on that I was just being oblivious to. Until one day my husband slammed me up against the wall, and the truth, really the truth and the impact of that truth was so palpable, I could feel it reverberating through my entire being, and I felt that was the first true interaction between the two of us in years. And I could feel the power of my body coming online with all of those sensations of knowing I'd been dormant and I could no longer ignore the truth of what my body was telling me. Have you ever had that experience before? Maybe it wasn't so dramatic, but have you ever had that felt sense that something's not quite as it appears to be, even though you're hearing the words and your rational mind should be telling you that is true, and you feel into your body and you feel like, that's not true. Trust your gut. That is the work that I do with women. Rediscovering My Body is helping women deeply tap into the wisdom of their body. We're not meant to do this life alone. And it took me quite some time to get back online. In that instant when my husband slammed me up against the wall, I knew what was true. But then I needed to learn how to experience that on a regular basis and not have that drama bring me into that moment of knowing. I needed to be able to know when I was brushing my teeth. I needed to be able to know when I was taking the bus and not have that drama always instigate what it is that I needed to know. Because most people who try to do this work by themselves, they don't get it, right? Because if we knew how to do it by ourselves, we'd already be doing it. And that we really need that hand out, that reach to ourselves that somebody else gives us who's been there, who has done it before, and who lives this on a regular basis. This is their homeostasis. This is their normal. And I am that person. I am that person who has been there, done that. I was married for 25 years, made all the mistakes I possibly could have made. And I'm here to say that since I have made that mistake, my life has changed dramatically. I now know the inherent truth within my own body and the felt sensations of that truth. I can now know my own true desire and how to claim it on a regular, ongoing basis. What would be available to you if you felt into the sensations of your body and knew your own true desire? What would your life look like today? Well, I want to invite you to my 9-week masterclass where I'm holding a sacred container that will help support you in that knowing. Because again, I know we're not supposed to do this life alone, and I am going to facilitate and hold this container for you and for a dozen other women who will have this experience together. Because in the power of community, we're able to learn things in an exponentially more potent way than if we do it individually. So over the course of this Rediscover My Body 9-week masterclass, which begins on Tuesday, June 15th, you'll be able to set your intentions and claim what is true for you in the community where you will be witnessed. We will begin on a weekly basis for 90 minutes of diving in deep into the process that will best serve you so you can begin to listen, know, and love your body. And the total value for this class is $5,000. To work with me starts at $6,000. However, I'm offering this 9-week class for $1,197. And if you join me for a webinar on June 1st, there's a special bonus that I'd like to offer you. If you feel this in your body and know for sure that this is for you, you can sign up now for this 9-week class as spaces are limited. And if you'd like to find out more, I'd invite you to join me on June 1st for a webinar on your true desire. You can follow the links below. So looking forward to speaking with you. Be well.